There are those moments when your heart begins to beat just a little faster. Your thoughts start to repeat, and your chest begins to feel heavy and tight. And somewhere beneath all of that, there is often a quieter feeling, a sense of shame. The thought that this should not be happening to you right now. You think you should be able to calm down. You think that something is fundamentally wrong with you. But I want to offer you something different today. This is not a list of chores, not 5 steps to stop anxiety, just an honest look at what is actually happening inside your beautiful, complex brain. I want to explain why what you feel makes complete sense. Because you are not broken. Your brain is doing exactly what it was designed to do. Anxiety is one of the most misunderstood experiences in modern life. We talk about it constantly, but mostly as something we need to fix or remove. We treat it like a glitch in the system that interferes with our productivity. But the brain does not make mistakes. It creates very specific predictions. Everything your brain does, including anxiety, is its best effort to keep you safe, based on everything it has learned about the world around you. When you understand anxiety through that lens, something shifts. It is no longer a sign that something is wrong. It is information about your nervous system. This is especially true for those who feel things deeply. For those who are more sensitive to their environment and process social situations with great care. You might notice the tension in a room before anyone speaks. For you, anxiety is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of attention. In a world that rewards extroversion and constant connection, your quiet, inward-looking nervous system might feel like it does not belong. And that is hard. The anxiety that comes from living in that mismatch is very real. It makes sense. So let us look gently at what happens when anxiety visits. We are not here to fight it. We are here to understand it. And in understanding, we can begin to have a different relationship with ourselves. There are 3 things happening in your brain during anxiety. Each of these things is trying to tell you something important about your current state. First, let us talk about the amygdala, the ancient protector of your brain. It is a small, almond-shaped structure located deep within the neural tissue. Its job is one of the oldest, scanning your environment for threats and mobilizing your entire system to react before you even have time to think. When it detects danger, a social situation, an upcoming event, or even a specific tone of voice, it sends an immediate signal to your whole body. Your heart rate increases, your breathing changes. Stress hormones flood your system in milliseconds, long before you can consciously decide if you are actually in danger. Neuroscientist Joseph LeDoux calls this the low road, a direct path from sensory input to fear, bypassing your rational thinking mind entirely for speed. Your amygdala does not wait for your permission. It acts on your behalf based on every experience and relationship that has taught it what to fear. Sit with that for a moment. Your anxiety is not random. It is a reflection of something your nervous system decided was worth protecting you from. Even if those reasons no longer apply to your life today, your brain is still trying its best. When anxiety comes, your amygdala is remembering. It is not malfunctioning, it is protecting. And what it remembers, it is trying to shield you from. This is a very deep, primal love. Second, we have the prefrontal cortex. This is the part of your brain that wants to reason with the alarm that the amygdala is sounding. It is the center of your reasoning, empathy, and conscious decision-making. It can, with effort, send signals to calm the amygdala down and assess threats. But here is the catch. Under high stress, the connection between these 2 areas weakens. The more the stress response is triggered, the less reasoning power you have. This is why just thinking positively rarely works when you are in the middle of anxiety. The reasoning brain loses its influence over the reactive brain. Neuroscientist Feldman Barrett explains that the brain is a prediction machine. Anxiety happens when predictions about your safety and the future feel uncertain. Your prefrontal cortex needs to be calm enough to update those predictions. It simply cannot do that while the alarm is still screaming in your ear. This is why the path through anxiety rarely starts with more thinking. It starts with stabilizing your physical nervous system first, so the mind can return. There is a simple practice, the long exhale. When you exhale longer than you inhale, you activate the parasympathetic nervous system, the body's rest response. Try a slow breath in for 4 counts, and a long exhale for 7 or 8. This sends a direct message to your brain. The threat is over. It is safe to return. You are not arguing with your anxiety. You are breathing your body back into a state where logic can actually help you. Finally, we have the default mode network. This is the part of the brain that becomes active when you are not focused on a specific task. It is the home of self-reflection and mental time travel. But it is also where rumination lives, the repetitive thoughts and replays of past conversations. For those prone to anxiety, this network can become overactive, creating a constant stream of what-ifs and worries about what others might be thinking. This is not a character flaw, it is a pattern of brain activity. Research shows that mindfulness, simply noticing thoughts without engaging them, can reduce this overactivity. You do not have to stop the thoughts, you are just learning to be the gentle observer of them, rather than a passenger swept away by them. If you have ever felt more anxious in a quiet room, this is why. Stillness does not create the thoughts, it removes the noise hiding them. The invitation is to change your relationship with your mind. Be the one watching the thoughts, not the one living inside every single one of them. Your mind is not your enemy when it loops. It is just a system looking for a resolution. You can simply notice it and return to now. I want to speak directly to those who move through the world quietly. To the ones who find large gatherings draining rather than energizing. You might feel like you need more time alone to recover. You might process things more deeply before speaking. This is often seen as a problem, but it is not a problem. It is your design. Research consistently shows that quieter, inward-looking people are not anxious because they are somehow flawed. They are often anxious because they are living in environments that were never designed for how their specific nervous systems actually function and thrive. The anxiety you feel in crowded rooms or high-pressure social demands is not telling you that you are wrong. It is reflecting a mismatch of environment. Understanding this does not make the anxiety vanish, but it changes its meaning. And when the meaning changes, your relationship with it can change too. Your anxiety is not a sign of failure. It might be a sign that you are living a life not quite designed for your unique soul. Let me gently bring this all together for you. Your amygdala is not your enemy. It is your ancient, devoted protector doing its very best. Your prefrontal cortex is not failing you. It simply needs a stable nervous system before it can do its job of bringing clarity and peace. And your default mode network is not broken when it loops. It is just a mind seeking safety, and it can learn how to rest slowly. Remember, anxiety is a learned response, not a glitch. The path through it starts in the body, with a slow breath, not with more thoughts. If you are someone who moves through the world quietly, your sensitivity is a gift, not a flaw. Your nervous system is paying close attention. You do not have to earn your peace. You do not have to fix yourself before you deserve to feel calm. You are already enough as you are. Your nervous system is doing its best, and so are you. Please take very good care of yourself today and be kind to your mind. I have one question for you, and there is no wrong answer. Which of the 3 brain states we discussed today felt the most familiar? Was it the memory of the amygdala, the signals of your body, or the loops of your thinking mind? Just notice it without any judgment. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. I read them all. And if you know someone who needs this message, please share it. If this touched you, my video on highly sensitive people connects directly to what we covered today. It is here whenever you are ready. Thank you for being here with me. I post new videos every week to support your journey. I will see you in the next one. Let the silence after this video be a space for your nervous system to rest. You are safe in this moment. You are doing well. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Allow yourself that same grace. You do not need to rush into your next thought. Maybe take a moment to write down one thing your body is telling you right now. It is okay if the answer is just, I'm tired. Even in the fog of anxiety, there is a light within you that knows the way back to calm. Trust that light. Trust your process. Ground yourself in the senses. What can you feel? What can you hear? These small anchors are the bridge back to the present moment. The world is large, and your worries, though they feel heavy, are just small parts of a much bigger story. You are part of something vast. Joy can be found in the smallest things when we allow our nervous system to settle. It is waiting for you in the quiet moments. Your emotions are like weather. They move through, they change, and they eventually pass. You are the sky that remains through it all. Honor your need for quiet. Honor your need for space. These are not luxuries. They are the medicine your nervous system requires to heal. You are never truly alone in your sensitivity. There are many others walking this path with you, seeking the same peace and understanding you are. Every small step you take toward understanding your brain is a ripple of healing that extends through your entire life and those around you. Tomorrow is a new opportunity to be gentle with yourself. For now, just focus on this one breath, this one moment of being here. You have the strength within you to navigate any storm. Your brain is your ally, and you are learning to lead it home. Stay peaceful, stay kind, and remember to breathe. I am Kai, and I will be here whenever you need a moment of calm.